Okay, that was a progression that I used with all major chords. A, F sharp, then D, and then E. Now, because they're all major chords, a general rule of thumb, and you don't have to go by it completely, but it might sound better if you're using all these major chords. There's 4 different major chords. Use a major scale. To play a lead, okay? As opposed to this, watch. A, F sharp minor, to a D, to an E. Now I'm going to use the relative minor for A, and that would be, as you guys remember, there's an A note, go down 3 half steps, and play the pentatonic. So, A major, F sharp minor, D, to an E, and just works a little better as opposed to as an F sharp minor to a D to an E, or if you were to play as this one, because of that minor, that relative minor, we're going from the A to its relative minor, F sharp. Just seems like it fits better, in my opinion. So it's a general rule of thumb. Now you can take the same patterns, do it in C, for example. C major, A major, F major, G major, but if I apply the A minor to the F, to the G, I'm in the key of C. Once again, C major, A minor, F major, G major. Now I'm going to play that lead in A minor. Just seems to work a little better when you have like a minor chord in the progression. You don't have to use this all the time like that, but a general rule of thumb. So you could have been wondering, you may have wondered, when do I use a minor scale? When do I use a major scale? This is a general rule of thumb. It's not, perfect. The best way is just to play the progression and to see what works best. A lot of times, experienced guitarists will go back and forth between a major and a minor. I mean, you can do that. Well, that time I went in the wrong key, so if I'm gonna... You go back, and if I start in a minor key for a lead, I can go into a major. I like to go back to the minor because usually the listener is gonna hear that, and then they're gonna hear the resolution, wherever you start in major or minor. In that case, I started in minor. So that's a general rule of thumb. If you've been following my channel, you know these scales, okay? This is what I give to my students. They've been playing for at least a few months. This is the blues scale with the extension, but there it is, and the fingering and everything like that. Be sure to transpose it. Here's the A major up and across. That's a major scale. And obviously, there's this scale as well. That's so basic. Using that finger, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4. You can use that up and down the 6th string. You can even use this on the 5th string. The 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4. That's major scales, okay? So once again, it's a minor scale, it's a pentatonic scale. They're using just 5 different notes. And there's the A major up and across. I'm going to talk about triplets in an up and coming video. So So here we go. I'm going to give you a little more of a demonstration. See. This is the major scale, of course. Now here's the minor. We're going to go to the relative minor. So I'm in the key of A, but I can use the F sharp minor. Even up here. I'm just starting on F sharp. Did you notice that between F sharp? Here we go, here's F sharp. I don't know if I've ever pointed this out before, but here's the major for A major up and across. When you're up here, you're playing. Look how close that is. That's a 4-1. It's on the 17th to the 14th fret. Same thing on the second string, then just the 3-1, 16th and 14th frets through the 5th string, the 3rd, 4th, and 5th string. Then on the 6th string, it's that 4-1. That's similar to the basic blues scale in F sharp minor. You're using this though in A. That's how relative and major, major and minor keys work. But you see that? So this is the pentatonic scale, the A major up and across, and you finish with basically an F sharp minor scale. That's why they're so interchangeable. So remember this rule of thumb that I gave you, where you're playing all major chords, that you can use a major scale, you know? It works. Excuse me, generally speaking. But it's not completely written in stone. Like I said, you got to experiment a little bit, so on and so forth. And then when you get really good, once again, you'll start interchanging them. You'll start using all different types of scales. Like you'll use a minor scale. Along with the pentatonic, going into a major. You start using some melodic and harmonic scales. Be sure to check out my videos on how to play, let's put my name in, how to play a harmonic minor, how to play a melodic minor, how to play certain modes. You start to really intermix all these different ways of doing it. So remember, they have one from A to F sharp, to D, to E. You can go to C major, to A major, to F major. And if you use the minor, the major pentatonic, right? Or if you're playing a C major with an A minor, you can play that pentatonic minor scale, that blues scale, this method, starting on C major's relative minor, which, as you know, C major's relative minor is 3/2 steps down to A. So you play that blues scale with or without the extension in the key of A. And that's how easy that is. So when to use a major or a minor scale. This is what we were discussing, and hope you got something productive out of it. And if you did, please like and subscribe. Keep playing and have fun.